Hey! Playing as many matches as possible.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ravi. It was wonderful having you on the mic. Appreciate your time. Good luck in this game as well.
Thanks.
Done with over number 3. Another wonderful over. 3 runs coming off it. It's 5 for 2.
विश्वसनीय अनि वित्तीय सेवाको अर्को परिभाषा रिलायन्स फाइनान्स लिमिटेड
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र gas hobsले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी Red Bull असली नै रोजौ.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Having a dream start in this spell of his and work to do for South and Bordel. That's been the story for the Lions. They've batted first, they've chased, nothing has worked for them, Sri. Oh, the Gaida and the snowy leopard. Wow, what a picture. Frame this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the flavor of NPL Season 1. It's going to be Rijan who'll continue.
Tell you what, Mikhail, the sunglasses have also been a flavor of this tournament. People have turned up with unbelievable sunglasses. It's been so stylish and adds to just the natural beauty of the faces as well.
Yeah, I like your eye for detail over there, Shri. Yeah, but did you go shopping then? Finding some? Break day yesterday?
Yeah, break day. Just had a wander around Tamil. Yeah, I didn't shop much, but yeah, it's a great place to go and walk. Coffee is amazing.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. And the passion, the acceptance for the sport, the warmth, the generosity never ceases to amaze me. There's 2 on-field umpires today. Himal Rajgiri, he's at the bowler's end. Yeah, they've been wonderful as well. They've had a great tournament so far. It's so important everybody has a good outing in the middle. And Mr. Buddhi Pradhan, always smiling. I do meet him for breakfast and for dinner, and we always share pleasantries.
Yeah, they've been terrific, the umpires. The standard of umpiring has been very good, I must say. And they've become now familiar faces.
Yeah, you got to do something different if you got to turn things around. Trying to put the pressure back on the bowling side, Paudel.
They've complemented each other so well, Sohail Tanveer and Rijan Dakal, TV umpire Durganath Subedi, another great man. Had a very good tournament, Durganath Subedi. Very experienced as well. Yeah, they've complemented each other so well, and Ravi Bopara sort of summarized it. Tall release for Sohail Tanveer, moves the ball away from the right-hander. Dakal shorter, so a lower release, skids onto the bat, can move the ball in. Yeah, but they complement each other so well. Yeah, that's the late swing in as well. Rohit Paudel up to the task. He's been a terrific player. Rajan Dakal. Superb bowling today. Swung the ball late. Both hitting top of leg. Look at that. Oh, completely flummoxed Unmukh Chand. He had a few LBs the other day swinging it back, but this time he hits the bullseye. Rajan Dakal. But Rohit Paudel, must speak about him. 180 plus runs in the tournament and the highest run getter of the tournament, and you often don't have the highest run getter going winless. That's how much he's had to do for his team. Yeah, he'll be wondering what more should I do.
Yeah, that's what team sport is all about. You really cannot depend on individual brilliance. Yes, you can have that freak outing, but otherwise everybody needs to come together. I spoke about sunglasses, and I'll tell you what, each time I'm going to see sunglasses, Shri, I'm going to remember you now.
This tournament's going to go for another 10-12 days. You're just going to see more and more stylish sunglasses along with the pretty faces.
Oh, the support staff as well, wearing some very smart coolers in the middle. And talk about coolers, very cold this morning. Thank God I'm in my jacket.
As the action heats up, the temperature is going to drop. Yeah, the winter's setting in and it's so beautiful. Once the sun comes out, it's so pleasant to play, but it just gets very chilly in the mornings and nights, I must tell.
He's been quick, he's been hostile, and he's done the job for the captain. Just the 3 runs. It's been a very tight first 4 overs. 8 for 2.
विदेश घुमघामको फन एनसेल रोमिङले थप्छ छन् बेस्ट रोमिङ प्याक्स रु 100 देखि सुरु डाउनलोड एनसेल एप नाउ or dial *123#.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
DHI happier home today sahi.
That would have really hurt them. That's because they were very much in the driver's seat and they snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Against the Chitwan Rhinos today as well, they're on the back foot, losing 2 wickets in the first 4 overs. Yeah, he gets some bat on it. I'm not too sure if it's got enough legs. The fielders will have to come around it. 2 more runs here.
There was no fine leg. That's what sort of prompted that shot from Podel. Sohail Tanvir bowling his 3rd over in power play, which is a good move according to me. Yeah, there was no fine leg. Got bat on it, but not enough to take it to the boundary. The short 3rd man could run around and cut that off. Yeah, the Lions are playing every day. That's what, like, they've not had a break. The break day was yesterday, but they again turned up today for their 5th game, and they play again tomorrow. So, whoever's put the schedule, they started the tournament late. They started only on the 3rd of the December, but since they play every day, it's never easy when you're not winning. Podel's got a task cut out because he's not only had to score the runs, but he's also had to inspire his men. Yeah, the loss the other day would have hurt him. They had no right to lose that game. Podel's been good. 46, 95, 35, 7 not out today. Just missed out against the Royals.
Nicely bowled, just keeping it back of the length, outside of his range, giving the charge. 2 slips still in place. And this is what a confident team will do, Shri. When things are going your way, your bowler responding, you'd want to attack. Great captaincy by Kushal.
He's kept Sohail Tanvir on. He usually takes him off after 2 overs. Podel doing everything he can to score. But Sohail Tanvir is so good. And the conditions are also helping him. It's not been easy for the batter. He's just got to get through this over, Podel, and then the runs will come. He's just got to keep believing. Sohail Tanvir is too clever and too experienced. Yeah, good bowling again. Well played. Tucks it to the leg side.
Shireen, almost at the halfway stage now, well and truly rather into the halfway stage. It's all about making it to the top 4. That's why Chitwan Rhinos need to keep this game in mind as an opportunity, because they're playing against a side that has not beaten any team before. They're wounded, they're struggling, and Rhinos, after beating Sudur Paschim Royals in the last game, should believe now they have the momentum to beat any team in the side, because they beat one of the most formidable sides in this competition so far.
They'll be full of confidence, no doubt. But I'm just supporting the Lions here. I want the tournament to open up. I want the Lions to be on the board.
That's a very good strike. Very good use of his feet. Breaks the shackles. Arjun Saud, much needed for. And the first boundary as well for the Lumbini Lions coming in the 5th over.
Yeah, Super 4 powered by Ensal. They'll be very happy with it. It's taken a while to get that first boundary. 28 balls it has taken with Arjun Saud. He just breaks the shackles, uses his feet, gives himself a bit of room, and hits it wide mid-off. Yeah, good shot. Sohail Tanvir will come back with a response. So just be aware, Arjun Saud. 16 for 2. It's been tough for the batters. Hasn't been easy. New ball bowler so good for the Rhinos. Yeah, good delivery again. Squared him up. round the wicket angle when the ball just trails away as well makes it that much more difficult. Yeah, just stops on the surface as well, squares him up. Two different left-armers we've seen. Tanvir, tall release, predominantly swings the ball away from the right-hander, gets a bit of bounce. Whereas Rajan Dikal, shorter in stature, slower release, gets the ball into the right-hander. So two completely different bowlers, even if they bowl left arm. See how wide of the crease he'll get from round the wicket. He bowled a back foot no ball. That's how wide of the crease he gets, Sohail Tanvir.
Pulls it. That's a very good looking hit. And that's gone the distance. Arjun Saud has played a very fine hit to the mid-wicket fence. And that's a Siddharth Bang maximum. So far it's been a high five for the Rhinos. It's 22 for 2.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
Himstar for a complete home.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs se buzeeko sir. Your way of quality living.
DHI happier home. Today sahi.
NPL. And once again, it's basically all on the shoulders of the skipper, Rohit Paudel. He's led wonderfully well, he's played beautifully with the bat, and he's actually bowled pretty well too, but his teammates just haven't really stood up for him. Coldest morning of the tournament by a distance, as one captain will bring himself on. Kushal Malla, look at that economy rate in this tournament, so good. Alongside Mohammad Mohsin, one of the most economical bowlers. Look at the pace at which he's bowling, as I say a warm good morning to try and warm her up to Manali Patel.
Good morning, Lenny. Slow turn. Things are going to be a bit tougher for the Lions. Heaved, trying to sweep again. He is quite effective at that shot. And this was the last delivery of the last over, taking Sohail Tanvir on. And he put it all the way into the crowd.
So important that Arjun Saud gets runs. He hasn't had a good tournament. Not many of the Lions batters have, apart from Paudel and maybe Tom Moores as well. I think he owes his captain runs. And he also, on a personal level, he needs runs to show why he should remain in and around the international setup. Was in both tours, remember. Keeper batter spot is a competitive one. Really good sweep. He's an excellent sweeper, and he plays 3 or 4 different styles of it. This time comes right across, gets it behind square, gets the gap and gets 4.
And captain continuing to lead from the top as he picks up another boundary. He did place it very well as well. And with that boundary, it's 4 education kits for school kids. And that's for every 4 that's scored. Powered by the Ansel Foundation. They're donating school kits all around the schools. And that's a great initiative to see the development of cricket at the local level, grassroots level. Rohit Paudel, I mean, he's tried to score in every single game. A bit unlucky in the last one.
Oh, that's very friendly, isn't it? Tossed up teasingly, and oh, well held in the crowd, sir. Won't be a 25,000 rupee winner, as he's one of our ground staff, but that's how you do it, fans. That's how you hold on. And a special moment for that youngster, a Siddhartha Bank 6.
Through the offside this time and frees those arms. Not an easy shot to play on the offside. And well held indeed. It's unfortunate he doesn't get the 25,000 rupees. It was a good catch.
Yeah, that's just to clarify that if you or I took one, we wouldn't get it either if we're out there. 6 overs bowled. It is 33 for 2.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
DHI happier home छुट्टै छ है
जनताको विश्वास जित्न सफल उत्कृष्ट डाक्टरहरू अत्याधुनिक प्रविधि हेलिप्याड सहितको अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरको स्वास्थ्य सेवा Hams Hospital.
Himstar for a complete home.
5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, and it's going to be more left arm spin. We've seen so much of it, haven't we, in this competition? Seen very little domestic wrist spin, sadly, outside of obviously Sandeep Lamachani. Just 2 overs, I think, for Tul Bahadur Thapa. And then Mausam Dakal played the 1 game, but he was left out. To see some more local wrist spinners get some opportunity. But it's difficult when the left arm spin is so dominant. So there is a prize from Kalti if you take a crowd catch up on the other side of the fence of 25,000 rupees. One of our curation team showing us how it's done.
He's a happy man. Just needs to turn and face the camera. Enjoy the limelight. There it is.
He's looking at the big screen. That's just bounced a little. Saud does well. 200 runs, the first to break that landmark with that previous single in the last over. He's the only one to get past that. Can you remember a tournament where one player has been so dominant, Manali, whilst the team continues to lose all their games? It's quite remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate, actually, isn't it? The captain's leading from the front, 202 runs with that one. And he's tried to perform in almost every single game. He's now bowling as well, picking up wickets with the ball. But the rest of the team just hasn't shown up. He did say they all went to the movies yesterday, just try and get their minds off of cricket as they steal another single here. 2 runs picked up.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that's the best thing to do. Just get away from cricket. There's no point, particularly with the schedule they have. I think it's 6 games in 8 days, if I remember correctly. Just get away from the game. Going to another training session is not going to help you. Get away, clear the mind, and come back afresh. Taken. Arjun Saud. He's done all the hard work, and now he's just giving it away. Kushal Malla takes the catch. And that paints the picture there. The Lions have lost their 3rd.
Troubles continue for the Lumbini Lions. And this time, just reaching for the ball, nowhere close to it. An easy catch to Kushal Malla at extra cover. Yeah, disappointed. He should be. He's put in the hard yards. Faced all the tougher deliveries. 15 off 12 for him today. The Lions 38 for 3.
Left arm spin to win in Nepal. It's always the way. Their accuracy and their penetration in terms of their wicket taking has been quite remarkable throughout this tournament. Tom Moore is going to be, who's been second best for the Lions in terms of run scorers. Does have that advantage of the ball turning into him, and we have seen him occasionally take on the left arm spinners with really good reward.
One more, left arm over.
Just one ball to come. It is chilly, isn't it? Definitely the coldest morning of the tournament. Believe it's going to heat up in the coming days.
Yeah, chilly's an understatement this morning. absolutely freezing. Worked into the leg side. He will get off the mark. Came in this morning to the ground and you could just feel it. 7 overs gone, 39 for 3.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र ग्यास हब्सले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
बैंकिङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स यसमा पोइन्ट छ सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
When we arrived about an hour and a half ago, it does warm up. So it's 11 degrees currently, just after 9:30 a.m. local time. As Kushal Malla comes back into the attack, has Moores given a catching opportunity? Yes, he has, but it goes down. Not easy at all. It's Rijan Dakal out there. He would have had Jan Nicol-Lofty-Eaton in his eye line. That was a very difficult chance. What a big moment in the game.
This one miles up in the air. He had to cover some distance and it would have been a fantastic catch had he held on. You got to give him some credit for the effort in the deep. Quite nearly 4 wickets down the Lions had that catch been held.
Again goes to the sweep. Real chance taken by Moores. And the reason he's targeting that side, it's the shorter side today, isn't it? Ball turning into him. You can understand why he played the shot, but just his second ball.
They're not too far away from the halfway point, just 41 runs on the board, going at under 6 runs and over. Didn't make good use of the power play. He's going to get some runs for this. Well bowled, takes an edge. And they'll get 2 runs for it. And great to see that they're always looking for the additional run they can squeeze in. They run well between the wickets, these two.
Yeah, one more look at the drop here. I just wonder, could Jan Nicol-Lofty-Eaton maybe have come a little out of his way, because that will have concerned Dakal. Down the ground, into the leg side. The shorter side gets more than enough. Over the head of Jan Nicol-Lofty-Eaton. No one's really got a hold of Malla in this competition. The Lions are targeting the captain of the Rhinos.
Great stuff this from Tom Moores, taking it on the charge, coming down the track. Takes the spin out of the equation as well. Gets some good distance on it.
Really going after Malla. Has this carried? Oh, this could be quite remarkable. It's Jan Nicol-Lofty-Eaton, the Namibian, a 31-ball century on this ground earlier in the year in a T20I, and now a catch for the ages. What a grab.
Well, Tom Moores, he just started to open up those shoulders, and this time he thought he might have had enough. Excellent catch in the deep. Coming forward, never easy to judge those. An absolute elation for the skipper, Kushal Malla. Tom Moores, he's got to go back. 10 off 5 today, the Lumbini Lions, 49 for 4.
Kushal Malla roars back. We've all been so impressed with his captaincy. Now the Canadian to the crease, Advin Safar. handy batter, but I wonder is he a place or too high at number 6? More of a 7 or an 8 for me. Leg slip into place now as well, inventive captaincy. We'll come back and have a look at that catch in the next over again, because it was sensational from Jan Nikolofti. And the 50's up, 50 for 4.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Being honest, Manali Patel, they're staring down the barrel of potentially another defeat.
Yeah, unfortunately, things just haven't gone their way. 191 they put on in the one game, and that was successfully chased. 170 another game. That one was also losing cost. The last one, 133, they were chasing a small total. And this was the last wicket. Tom Moores trying to go and find the boundary again after a 6th the ball before, and a really good catch in the deep. It looks like it was fantastically well judged. Gets the fingers under it as well.
Millimeters off the turf, wasn't it? Literally. Hard to explain how good a catch that is, because it was coming at him very flat. In fact, many fielders I don't think would have even gone for that. He's just a really good utility cricketer. Yeah, Nikolofti. I like his leg breaks. They're hustling and bustling. He got the big wicket, didn't he, of Dipendra Singh Airi 2 days ago. We all know the power he has with his batting. Half an appeal. I think the noise is the bat hitting the ground. No interest from Buddy Pradhan. And he's a fine fielder. That's one of the catches of the tournament for me.
Great bowling, Anjita!
Todd Bin Zafar, given a promotion in the batting lineup in the previous game as well, it didn't work out. Today, he's got to try and find some runs for his side. We've got a long way to go in terms of overs. Running out of wickets.
Sorry,
9 overs in the books. Lions 52 for 4.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौं
Excuse me, the Lions over the line against the Bolts. Then the table would have a very different look to it, and the Lions may well have been thinking about making it 2 wins in 48 hours, but instead they're right up against it.
Watch it, look!
It's hard to call out Sundeep Jora because he was the one who hit the 6 and hit a boundary to kind of get them in with a chance of pulling off the chase, having had a wobble after the dismissal of Powdell and Tom Moores. But do you think he'll look back on that delivery from Harsh Thacker and say, God, I should have just hit it along the ground, guaranteed the super over, and maybe had a chance of running back for 2, getting the victory?
There's a fine line between dwelling on things as a player and moving on and focusing on what's coming up next. Because chewing himself up on that isn't going to change the outcome. Got to learn to move forward. He's going to try and figure out how to hold his nerve in those situations, because that's what it comes down to. Tight situations, how do you hold your nerve to execute to the best of your abilities?
Devastated, wasn't he? He really was. Just another note on Saad bin Safari, obviously Canadian yourself, but do you think he's up a bit high in the order? In international cricket, T20Is, he averages 8 at 5 and 9 at 6, but down at 7 he averages 30, and remarkably at number 8, where he usually bats, he actually averages 81 at a strike rate of 150. Is he better in that kind of finishing role for Canada? Then up the order here, would you rather have seen Jora come in?
Typically he plays the role of a finisher when he's playing for Canada, when he's playing in Canada as well. But at this point for the Lumbini Lions, the batting lineup struggles so much. They want to try and find runs wherever they can. Zafar did have that one really good innings where he took the game away from Nepal and Canada. So we know that he can still strike a ball. We know he still has the ability to bat well. It's just a matter of whether he can execute.
Yeah, that was a rapid, I think 36 not out in King City, a game that Nepal looked destined to win, but Saad bin Safar turned it. I just think he's a little bit too high in the order. And just on cue, oh dear! I think Sohail Tanvir has completely lost it. And now a run-out chance as well. Well, we've seen one of the best catches of the tournament. We've probably just seen the worst drop of the tournament. It'll get us to the halfway stage of the first innings. Time for a drinks break. It should be 57 for 5. It's not. It's 57 for 4.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Pond Superlight Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Fresh. Freshness that bonds.
Himsta for a complete home.
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha, your way of quality living.
Himsta for a complete home.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
DHI happier home. Today sahay.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Stopping on the wicket a little bit. Kushal Malla into the act. That was a big wicket, Tom Morse. A lot was expected. Terrific catch from Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton, but yeah, I think he could have given himself a little more time, Tom Morse, because he's got a big role to play. He's been one of the best batters, and they needed him to stand up today if they are to get a big score. Vivek Yadav and Sandeep Jora can bat. Vivek Yadav in good form as well. Yeah, but Tom Morse was a big wicket.
Took a great catch, Jan Nicol Lofty-Eaton. Now he's into the attack with his leg spinners. Real competitor, the man from Namibia, and arguably against one of the great competitors of Nepal cricket in Rohit Paudel. He's got a little bit of a glove on that.
Rohit Podel passed 200 runs in the tournament, but still can't find a win for the Lions as captain. Yeah, he's been good. Nicol Lofty-Eaton got important wickets from time to time. Got Dipendra Singh Airi in the last game that the Rhinos beat the Royals.
Is there a bigger wicket than that? I think everyone's feeling a little bit sorry for Rohit Podel at the moment because he's played so beautifully throughout the tournament. And you say they haven't registered a win, but there's been very little support. Tom Moores and him have really been the only two. Vivek Yadav has offered at the back end. He can hit the ball pretty sweet.
Haven't had good starts at all. They've had different opening combinations. They've tried Unmukh Chand, they've tried Garaya, they've tried Arjun Saud. But the top three hasn't got them runs. Like every time Rohit Podel has to walk in facing the new ball.
Well, just before the timeout, the Lions will be counting their lucky stars because this should have been out.
Oh, Sohail Tanvir. Probably didn't pick it in the background, but they don't come easier than that.
I just wonder whether there was a little bit of sun in his eye, because this time of the morning the sun is really pretty low. 11 gone, 62 for 4.
Tapayko Asli Energy Red Bull Asli Nerozum.
DHI Happier Home. Today sahi.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Match को मिठो साथी results नमकीन जति खाए पनि खाउ खाउ लाग्ने
म त निर्धक्क छु प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स छ साथ अनि तपाईको
Prabhu Insurance.
He is wearing the sunglasses, but he doesn't even lay a glove on it.
Lost it in the background for sure. Either the sun or just it's a bit hazy morning as well. He just says it's definitely the sun.
So he's got the sunglasses on, maybe a cap as well would be of assistance. Just the peak of the hat might help. Another change in the attack as Nar comes in.
Vishal, 10 seconds left, 10 seconds left.
Sarki. Just medium pace. It's first match in Nepal Premier League. Crowd steadily coming in. Early this morning it was freezing out there, Shri. I was out there with Andrew Leonard and I've enjoyed the mornings. I've thought they were crisp, but this morning I tell you what, my fingertips were starting to feel it. So I'm sure that as it heats up, so the spectators will arrive.
Surely it will be a full house as the day goes on. The mornings and the evenings are very chill, and once the sun comes out it's very pleasant. 21 balls since the last boundary.
Wondering whether this will suit them a little better. Ball coming onto the bat. Kushal Mala, you do a lot of coaching in the spin department. He bowls the ball very, very slowly, doesn't he?
Barely reaches the keeper, just floats it out innocuously, but he's been very clever. He's changed his trajectory, he's changed his pace ever so slightly. Not that he's gone quick at all, but he's got a bit of help from the surface as well. No one's looked to hit him straight. That's what baffles me. Just use your fate, put the pressure back on him.
Tom Moores did come down the wicket to him and hit him over long on for a mighty 6, and then all of a sudden got on bended knee and holed out. This is the LBW shout. That's hit him well outside off stump. And often when someone's bowling the ball slowly, it's difficult to play those cross bat shots.
Definitely, but once you use your feet, then you put the pressure back on him, and then he drops short, then you can sit back. But nobody's been really proactive against him, but he's been very clever with the ball. He's assessed conditions really well. He's been very good. Naj Sarki started off well. He's got a back of the hand slower ball, which we saw the last delivery. That's so innocuously bowled. Tom Moore's going across the line. He hit that 6 over long on, but a terrific catch from Jan Nicol Lofty Eaton. Kushal Malla, very clever, knows these conditions so well. Must have played here lots of times. He knows the wicket like the back of his palm.
Bowled.
Naj Sarki has been good. Works up decent pace, good strong action. Can bowl the back of the hand slower ball as he's already shown us. He's playing in place of Deepak Bohra. It's been a good addition. Been some good additions of late in the competition. Naj Sarki is one.
6 bowlers used. No Benkenstein yet. His leg spinners. Looks a good player, the captain. Into the 12th. 67 for 4.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आएको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs ले बुझेको छ. Your way of quality living.
Well short of where they need to be. Waddell's going to have to play well, and so is the middle to late order. Oh yes, there we go.
That's the Rohit Paudel special. Started the over so very well, put the pressure straight back on Lofty Eaton. What's that for a shot? Picked up length, swung across the line, got a good meet of, and every crowd catch gives you 25,000 rupees. That's put down.
Got to play his part as well here, Zafar. He's found a gap between mid-wicket. That's brilliantly done. Ravi Bopara in the deep. Excuse me. He moved like Ravi Bopara.
Samar Rautela. He did move like Ravi Bopara, I must admit. But moved very well. Yeah.
He stands like Ravi Bopara. Mind you, I haven't called Luke Benkenstein Dale yet.
Good piece of fielding.
Clever. Clever. Big over here for the Lions.
Yeah, that's good batting. Not the best of deliveries from Lofty Eaton, but he knew exactly where the field was. Zafar got it fine of the man at 45. This is a good over. 13 runs coming of the first 4 balls, and they needed that change in momentum.
Not a convincing appeal. I didn't think that Lofty Eaton believed in that appeal either. More runs. Big over.
The runs given was bat. Zafar was showing it to the umpire as well. Yeah, they needed this over, didn't they? 17 of the first 5 balls. Lofty Eaton. What's he got? Last ball of the over.
Needed to finish well, did. End of the 13th, 84 for 4.
ब्याङ्किङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्कले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ ब्याङ्क, सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश, यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी। सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश।
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobs le buzeko cha your way of quality living.
DHI happier home. Today sa hai.
Doing it better than run a ball. We know that the surface improves as it starts to heat up here at the TU. Oh, wow. What about that? He's taken his time to get himself in, Rohit Pordal, but just of late, we've seen him start to go through the gears.
Yeah, this is terrific batting. Again, first ball of the over, they've targeted. And how's that for a shot? Yeah, the batsmen are getting so innovative these days. This is a tough shot to play. I wouldn't have dreamt of playing such a shot in my day. What about you, HD?
Not with a cap on. No wide given.
That's why they appealed. The umpire thought went over the leg stump.
Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. I don't think it was a wide. Got a long way across. I think it did go over leg stump. It just swung a little bit towards the end. Pace taken off.
Good comeback from Nar Sarki. 4 of the first ball was a terrific shot. Then he's come back well. A dot and a single. 24 runs have come of the last 9 balls. The partnership goes to 40 of 34. Slowly getting a move on. They need 8 runs per over at least from here to get them to 140.
I think it's been a smart innings, a smart partnership actually between these two, because 49 for 4, they really were staring down, getting bundled out for somewhere around 100. Now that platform for the late acceleration is there. Vivek Yadav to come in next, can hit the ball, but you would think that these two would just need to take it a little bit deeper. We've seen Pordal now starting to accelerate, but he's a smart player. He will know that he's got to bat a little bit deeper before he can really put the foot down.
Yeah, you mentioned that, Vivek Yadav to come. But one thing you do learn from the last game is not to leave it to anyone else. He had 35 and he had the game by the scruff of the neck. 32 required in 28 balls. But then when he got out, he just committed hirakiri.
Benkenstein in the deep.
Duke or Dale?
I'll tell you now that Dale is his dad, as you know. They stand exactly the same. They walk exactly the same. Granted, his dad bowled some little seamers and was a very fine middle order batter. So Luke's got a long way to go. Oh, captain, that is unbelievable. Unbelievable way to bring up your half century. He's doing it again here for the Lions, is Podell.
सुजल डेरीको उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेयरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now. Or
and the bat's out in front of him.
And we call that the reverse scoop. Probably that was what it is. Look at that. He went for a scoop and then scooped it the other side. It's an unbelievable shot. Not Sarki was actually up to the task. He got it wider. But Rohit Paudel was one step ahead of him. What a 50.
Oh, just out of reach. Naresh, the man at 45. Survives the skip and it brings up the 50 partnership.
Just a bit lucky there, and you need that. You're playing on a surface like this, and when you're playing such an innings for your team, 51 partnership. Saad bin Zafar has been good, 22 of 17. Paudel outstanding, 51 of 43.
There's all sorts of things happening here. Paudel brings up his 50, the partnership 50 comes up, and the Lions have got to 100.
Ranjit's been very good. He's been one of the other additions to this team. Paudel contributing 29, Zafar 22. Very timely partnership, especially after Tom Morris got out. They needed someone to hold fort with Paudel, and Zafar's done really well.
Forced to bring Ranjit back after Lofty Eaton's previous over went for 17. This is Nepal cricket's real strong point. Left arm orthodox. End of the 15th. 101 for 4.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी Red Bull असली नै रोजौं.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
Himstar for a complete home.
Can't wait, won't wait. Sunfeast Dark Fantasy.
So lovely, lovely day for cricket again. It is chilly, there's no doubt about that. And not the largest crowd because of the chill in the air, but it will heat up and we'll get lots of action coming in, absolutely no doubt about that. So going to be a change in bowling. Kushal Malla, the captain, will come in to bowl his final over. Skipper's been really impressive, he really has. Now, we've been loving bringing you these pictures, but as you'll have seen, our commentary team has been incomplete. We've had 5, but I'd like to introduce you to the Super 6, the former England legend, Darren Gough. Your first time to Nepal, you're so welcome. Great to see you.
Absolute pleasure. I've been really impressed with Nepal, the first time here, and I'm really excited. The people have been lovely and very welcoming.
Now, I think most viewers will know you, Goughy, as they're going to think about the overthrow but not take it. Not just a former player, you've done lots of commentary, also coaching. You've come in fresh from Guyana and joining us for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, I've been in the GSL, coach of Lahore Qalandars. We did okay. We had a young side, a few overseas players in there. We missed out on the final on run rate, which was quite disappointing because there was good money at stake as well and pride for the Lahore Qalandars. But an exciting tournament.
Pulled away, gets it wide of the man out there and gets it all the way. A bit of a drag down from Kushal Malla. He's been so economical up to today, but the Canadian Saad bin Safar cashes in. That's a great shot.
That's a great shot. And the thing is about Malla, for what I've seen already, he likes to ball it pretty slow, and he sat back, and it's the place to hit him mid-wicket. Great shot for 6, a maximum.
To Siddhartha Bank 6, a great strike from Saad bin Safar. Oh, clever bowling. So slow through the air. Safar could hardly get there. Sohail Tanvir gets the left boot out.
And that's what we were saying there. It's even slower, that one, you see. From what I've seen him, we've already bowls it really, really slow. Makes the batter want to come run down at him. And that one was even slower after getting it for a maximum. Here we go, wide, a little bit of turn and a bottom edge. A little bit of fortune there.
We're just talking about that big tournament of Ghana that you were at. This is a big tournament, isn't it? The inaugural Nepal Premier League.
Absolutely, and so passionate, the fans here. And like I said, walking down the street, in the hotel, everybody wants to talk about cricket. I'm here at the ground, I'm excited. You know, I'm a 50-odd-year-old man, but to be here in Nepal for the first time, it's beautiful.
Tell you who else is excited, all of us, to finally have you here. We've been waiting and waiting for you to arrive, Goughy. We had 5, now we've got 6. We've saved the best till last. Switch hit and gets it just over the head of the fielder. It'll round out the 16th over. It's 116 for 4.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
तपाईको असली एनर्जी Red Bull असली नै रोजौं
Neoco solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys, the gas hobsle बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
How good a player is he?
Absolutely, 360 degrees player. He's played a couple of sweeps, a couple of ramps, and in fact a ramp for 6 as well. And he's kept this innings together. Absolutely beautiful shots he's played so far. Really impressed.
Pulled into the deep. Man out there not going to carry. That'll be a single. Okay, let's get down to Mikhail pitchside. See who he's got with him.
Thank you very much, Andrew. I'm with the coach of Lumbini Lions, Nandan Fadnis. A good passage of play for the Lions coach. You'll be mighty pleased, but once again, it's the captain bailing the team out of trouble.
Always. He's done that many a times with the Nepal team. He's done it time and time again with this team. And hopefully he goes all the way today.
Yeah, good 50-plus partnership. Yeah, that's nicely picked up. That's out of here as well. That's into the stands for a 6. That's a wonderful hit, coach. We'll spend some more time here. We'll get some more home runs.
I sure hope so. Because this is what he brings to the team lately, as I've been saying in every interview that I've given or wherever I speak, that he is a great leader Nepal has. He leads from the front. He has great ability, and hopefully he'll see us through today.
Right, coach, how's the tourney been? I know it's not easy to comprehend that in words, but he started off with 190 and that was chased down. It's just one of those campaigns where things are not going as per plan.
You could say that it's been a little up and down. We started very well in the first game, put up a good score, and then could not get past the line in the final over. The second game we were outplayed completely. I think Gauss played a brilliant innings. The third game was again a middling game. We didn't play as well as we would have liked to. Fourth game, I think we should have won against Janakpur, who probably are the best team in the tournament today on form and paper. And again today...
that's out of here as well. Sixes galore from the bat of Rohit Paudel. He's turning it on in the middle, and this is a good over too. Coach, the last match must have been heartbreak of a different level. How difficult it is after a loss as close as that?
That is what I'm here for, if you ask me. Because it's never easy to come back from a loss of that kind. It really hurts. And we keep thinking about the maybe 1%ers or the one ball, this one ball, that one ball. But it doesn't really work that way in cricket. What we do is we just learn from whatever mistakes we might have made or the luck that didn't go our way, and look forward to the next game.
Yeah, we are hearing chants of Rohit because he's entertaining the crowds as is very well. But coach, you've been with the Nepal side as well as a consultant since September 2023. I'm sure the larger picture for you is to also keep a lookout on a lot more talent through this tournament.
Absolutely. I think the one good thing that is probably happening is in the last few matches, a lot of domestic players are stepping up with the bat and ball. And that is what I think this tournament is all about. Because the international players will come and perform and go. But the more the domestic players put their hand up and perform, I think that will stand Nepal cricket in very good stead.
Right, coach, wonderful having you. It's a good passage of play. We only hope you go the distance in this match and get that elusive win that you've been looking for. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Pleasure.
Yeah, it's back to the commentators.
Our thanks to both Mikhail and Nandis. It's a big over. 15 have come from it. The Lions on the charge. 131 for 4.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
DHI happier home छुट्टै छ है
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश
Globally trusted hair transplant expert Foliderm.
They're going to get a lot more than that.
Well, if Paudel stays at the crease, they can get anything. Some fantastic striking. And he's targeting that short boundary as well, so he targeted it really well the last over.
Yeah, Rijan Dakal back into the attack. Great running. Look at how quick Paudel is. Cantered home for 2. Okay, you're fresh in, Goffey. You were known as one of England's greatest ever seamers. What about this from Rijan Dakal early this morning?
Yeah, making use of a little bit of movement early doors, swinging back in, the advantage of the new white ball, little bit of swing, decent pace, pitched on middle, hit leg, Jaffa. Pretty good delivery, would you say?
And that's a Jaffa too. Where's this one gone? Oh, nearly all the way. One bounce. That's going to be a Super 4 powered by Encel 4G.
Well, this is clever play from Lumbini. They're actually targeting that short boundary. And it's very clever batting with a right-handed, left-handed combination. Hitting to the short boundary, and miss it gets you over there. It didn't quite get over hold of that one and just fell short. But he'll settle for 4. One bouncing over the boundary.
What a partnership this is turning out to be. Remember, Sandeep Jura still to come. Might not need him the way these two are going. Yeah, you talk about using that new ball. It really only moves for, what, 4 or 5 overs, if that?
Yeah, I mean, these days, I think you get past that first, second over. You've seen a lot around the world cricket. And the spinners tend to open a lot now, ball that first or second over. But me as a coach, when I coach, I like, especially a left-arm spinner, they have an unbelievable knack at getting a wicket in the first over, especially to right-handers. Left-armer swinging back into the pads of the right-hander.
You will not believe the number of left-arm spinners we have here in Nepal. I reckon we've seen at least 16, if not 18, domestic left-armers in this comp. good Yorker, and they've all generally been pretty good. There's some good talented left arm seamers too. Rijan Dakal. I like the way Pratish GC has gone for the Kings. This is a great Yorker.
It is, and you have to have all good deliveries because he's on fire at the moment. And when you can bowl a Yorker like that, a skiller, why would you bowl any other delivery when the batter's looking to hit boundaries?
It's almost gone out of the game a bit, hasn't it? It's unfashionable for some reason. Into the slot, smashed down the ground, one bounce, 4 more. Rohit Paudel, he's been the batting star of this tournament. He continues to shine.
And that's the reason it's gone out of fashion, because if people can't deliver it, ball after ball, and they get it slightly wrong, this happens. Straight in the slot, it is straight down the ground, head still, beautiful bat swing, and there you go, another fine strike down the ground.
And Darren, what we've seen throughout this tournament has been straight down the ground is the place to score. You've got great reward if you hit straight, whatever the length, whether it's full or short. That's where batters have got reward, and Paudel knows that better than anyone here on this ground that he loves so much. Change of angle now around the wicket. Gets a bit of it, and oh, Saad bin Safar can't get him on to strike. End of the 18th, 142 for 4.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app, unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Tapaiको असली energy, Red Bull, असली नै रोजौं.
I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
It was a very, very chilly morning. We had the first snowfall of the year. That was up in the Humla district, up in the Karnali province. We'll see the Karnali Axe come into action. That was last night. Pretty heavy snowfall too. And even though some of the jackets are being unzipped, it's still pretty chilly. Let's hope that sun warms us all up as we push into December, the 10th of December now. Fans have been really enjoying it though. They've added such colour and such character. There's been some good dance moves up there, Goffey, I'll tell you.
Oh, I'd fit him well. Winner of Strictly Come Dancing, you know.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, for those watching on Star Sports in India or here in Nepal, they might have no idea. Oh, direct hit might be interesting. Paudel's so quick. My gut is that he's got home, but you never know with a direct hit, do you? It's Deepak Bahara with the throw, and Buddy Pradhan has rightly gone upstairs. Did he get home, Rohit Paudel?
Well, good fielding, so important in T20 cricket. But we're going to have a look. It's worth a look.
It's an NPay umpire decision pending moment. Paudel's quick. Is he quick enough? Of course he is.
Yeah, he walked it. Absolute walked it. Well in. Good technique, that slide in the bat in, full stretch. Safe as houses.
And well, we'll see Not Out come up on the big screen now. Great running from Paudel, and as you rightly said, the perfect technique too, shown by the captain of the country. This should be just the one, because Benkenstein is quick in. Tell us about that Strictly Come Dancing. People in India and Nepal might not know what it is. Hugely popular in the UK.
Well, Dancing with the Stars, Strictly Come Dancing, whichever way you want to put it. If you just think of Bollywood and all the Bollywood dancing, that's what I did.
What was your go-to? What was it, a tango, or what was your kind of your favourite?
Well, a paso doble or a quick step. I was pretty impressive at that one.
Paso doble? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Spanish flamenco dancing, kind of strong, powerful bullfighter music.
Little bit of moves.
Yeah.
I think there's been a couple of cricketers. Did Mark Ramprakash win that as well?
Ramprakash won it after me, yeah. Michael Vaughan did it, he wasn't very good. Graham Swan was terrible, and Phil Tufnell was even worse, yeah. So there's been 5 cricketers.
Can't see Tuffers with the hips going well, no. Paudel into the leg side, finds the gap, it's 4 more. Captain fantastic, it's Rohit Paudel, what a player.
Absolutely, so impressive. Like I said, first time I've seen him play, but you know he could fit in anywhere around the world. some of the shots have been outstanding. Such a good hand-eye coordination. Again, hit into the short boundary. And Tanvir is a clever performer. And to be taking him down to that short boundary is the clever go-to shot.
100 partnerships now come up to of just 64 deliveries. How different could it have been if Sohail Tanvir held on to that catch? I think Saad bin Safar was on 3 at the time. And look at him now, he's on 46, Powell's on 76. They put on 100 of 64 balls. Going to be just the single. Marvellous in-swinging Yorker. Oh, they're going to get two. Great running, great awareness too from Rohit Powell.
Well, they've gone, haven't they? The Chitwan have gone absolutely under pressure. They put pressure on them. Lumbini Lions, 2 byes. Good Yorker, actually. Keeper missed it. Not an easy one to take down the leg side. And then a bit of a commotion. Panic stations. What was that?
He's nearly not thrown the ball there. He's nearly lost it out of his hands. 2 byes to the total, spot on. 150 comes up. Full toss. Has he found the gap again? Not this time. Have you ever seen anything like it? Powell, tournament's leading run scorer, they're yet to win a game.
It's amazing. From what I've seen, when you've got a player like this in your ranks, it's a pretty impressive knock. 77 from 55. But let's not take away Zafar here. 46 from 32 deliveries. I think he's been the perfect partner and played some wonderful shots between them. As I said, very impressive partnership. 103 now of just 66 deliveries.
They've used the left hand, right hand really well, haven't they? And that given them every over a chance to exploit the shorter side. Had that life, but he's made use of it, Saad bin Safar. Think about the second here. Powell would love the strike, but Zafar can't do it. End of the 19th, 1 to go. 153 for 4.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
म त निर्धक्क छु प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स छ साथ अनि तपाईको
प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स protecting your future.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है।
बैंकिङ सेक्टरमा पहिलो पटक सिद्धार्थ बैंकले ल्याएको छ सिद्धार्थ रिवार्ड्स। यसमा पोइन्ट छ। सिद्धार्थ बैंक सम्बन्ध सधैँभरिलाई।
To Jamsakil, to Sanapa, all the history of Bhaktapur. It's a stunning place.
You have to teach me how to say them all first. Never mind, look at them. Looks pretty stunning.
We'll go syllable by syllable, don't you worry.
And coming in to land the other day was fascinating, seeing the Himalayas there and the Snow Peak Mount. Oh, amazing.
Call it the land of the gods here. We're up in the Himalayas for this. The Festival of the Himalayas is what the tournament has been named, and it's inspiring kids young and old. There's our mascot in the background too, Jeet, the snow leopard. We love them. Oh, what a way to get to 50. This has been a sparkling innings. Probably the best of the tournament for Saad bin Safar by a distance. 51 comes up of 34 deliveries. Well played.
Well, Zafar, take a bow. Deserves the applause from this passionate crowd. An amazing shot. Absolutely wonderful shot. Strike rate of 150. Used his feet, waltzed down the ground. We're talking about dancing, and just lofted it over mid-off. Lovely shot for 4.
Almost a bit of swagger in that, wasn't there, the way he came down the track? Oh, now this surely has to be a no ball. And the free hit's going to follow, and Powell will get on strike. That's a great result for the Lions. It is a no ball. The free hit will be incoming. An apology, complete accident from Dakal.
Well, they've gone here, haven't they, the Chitwan Rhinos? They've absolutely gone. They've gone under pressure this last 3 or 4 overs, and it just goes to show T20 partnerships are important. It seems to have gone out the game, but here we go. Slipped out the hand, probably went for the Yorker, above waist high. No ball, went straight up there from the umpire, and it's the free hit that follows. And the last man you want on strike is this man, Powell.
Good umpiring, Buddy Pradhan, immediately seeing that that's gone above the waist-high position. without bouncing, so therefore it's the no ball. The free hit, also the warning given to the bowler. Bowls another one of those. They'll have to find someone else for the last few balls.
It's good, isn't it? You get a slap on the wrist.
Here comes the free hit. Dakal's going to come round the wicket. Powell surely going to target down the ground. Instead he goes into the leg side. What's the fielder doing? He's watched it go over his head. As you said, the Rhinos, they're gone. They're out of their feet.
Well, I'll tell you what, they have gone, haven't they, here? I mean, what a wonderful shot. It's a free hit, but they're just stood still, flaked it off his leg side. The fielder was in off the boundary, just didn't pick it up through the air, and there you go. Oh, another great shot.
How can you not be on the rope there for a free hit if you're Deepak Bahara? He snuck in. He didn't. I don't think he even picked it up, did he? Didn't even make an attempt to get back.
Well, he came running in to start, and they thought, oh no, he's hit that quite well.
81 not out. He came up just short of 100. Remember earlier in the comp. Could he get there? No. Picked out the man, the larger side. Luke Benkenstein holds on to a great catch, and it ends a most marvellous innings from the captain of the Lions. The tournament's leading run scorer falls for 81.
Absolutely wonderful, wonderful innings. Unlucky there, such a good contact. The bowler there bowling it into the wicket. Bit of a slower ball. Hit it so well, threw everything at it, the kitchen sink, but just not enough. I'll tell you what, wonderful bit of fielding on the boundary. Wonderful bit of fielding, but what a terrific knock. 81 from 57, and LUMBINI 163 for 5.
New to the crease, Sandeep Jura, switch it, 4, 1 bounce. They're all at it, the Lions today.
Where's Jura been? Coming in, first ball. Tell you what, I fancy a bit of this. Momentum's on our side. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful shot. Look at that. Technique, everything. Wonderful.
And Shakti Gauchan, the legend, the icon of Nepalese cricket there. The assistant coach, he loves every second of it. He was out coaching the under-19s in the UAE. Has come back in. Jura's had a little cameo here. Tries to do the same again, but misses out. Do you like those modern shots, the innovation?
Well, I do. Absolutely love them. It's great to watch. And like I said, cricket's gone so far, especially on the batting side. The bowlers have yet to catch up. I've talked about this many, many times in the coaching sense. But the batters now, they hit all around the ground.
This catch from Luke Benkenstein was quite brilliant. We've not really called it out as to how fantastic it was, because that easily could have burst through his hands and gone for 6. Would have got Powell to 87, and he might have been thinking about 100. Another gem of a knock. Here's the final ball of the first innings. Slower ball. Oh, that is skills, and they're going to try to run it by in vain. And Saad bin Safar, rather than being knocked out, very selflessly attempts to get an extra run for the team. He can't, and actually amidst the wreckage of a difficult bowling performance, Rijan Dakal's figures stand out. 3 for 29 for him, and a good comeback despite that no ball. The Lions very satisfied. It's the second highest score from the morning games in the tournament. As you get one more look at the run out, they'll have to be content, and I think they'll be very content with 167 for 6.
Yeah, I think 167 is a good total, and actually if the Lions use their head and watch how they've bowled, stay away from getting hit on the short boundary, use your brains as a bowler. The coach has got to be into the ears here, telling him what to do. Lots of slower balls into the pitch is going to be hard, but it's a very, very good innings there. 167 for 6 in the 20 overs.
Yeah, I'd expect quite a bit of spin as well from the LUMBINI Lions. Captain, he's going to come out and probably bowl 4 overs of off spin, having been the star with about 81 for him. A real credit to Saad bin Safar. He had to make use of the life. Sohail Tanvir, that drop, how costly was that?
Absolutely costly, and it goes to show, but like I said, the partnership was outstanding, over 100. And when you get a partnership like that in a T20 game, you're always going to put a good score on the board. Fantastic, really, from the Lions.
Yeah, you certainly are. It was a really good effort, worth 114 runs for the 5th wicket, and that was the standout show. Tom Moores, well, he was really aggressive and attacking when he came in. It was a scattergun innings, 10 off 5 for him. Yeah,
Disappointed actually. I think he's an intelligent cricketer, Tom Moores, and I think he threw his wicket away. If he would have been there as well, saying that, the partnership that followed, probably a blessing, but he's a good player and he's better than that today.
Yeah, no Bibek Yadav, the big surprise. Remember, he made 77 earlier in the comp with 7 sixes. The standout bowler, no doubt about it, Rajan Dakal. But Ranjit Kumar, the left-arm spinner, was the pick in terms of the economy rates. He went for just 26 from his 4 overs, including 9 dot balls. Let's get a look at the highlights here, Darren. It was, well, a chastening start yet again. Ashutosh up at the top failed, and also Unmukt Chand just can't get a run at the moment.
Yeah, I've heard so, and I said the first time I've seen him, and it wasn't a good start for him, but the 2 left-arm seamers started well for the Rhinos, and the spinners. Mala first came into the side, he bowls it really slow into the pitch, and at one point they looked in trouble, the Lions. But as I said, once Padel come to the crease, some of the shots were outstanding. There was some good fielding and some bad fielding from the Rhinos, and some good striking. I mean, that is just a superb catch.
Yeah, that was a game-changing moment, and this was too. I have no idea how Sohail Tanvir has dropped that one, and then it was all about Powdell. Yes, Sad bin Safar started to play his role, but initially it was Powdell. The scoops, the ramps, power straight down the ground, and the slog sweeps, those 2 right out of the screws, weren't they?
Absolutely right out the screw, and like I said, they were very clever with the way they're batting. They used that short boundary, very clever batting, right and left-handed combination, very clever. And if you've got that in your armoury, you use it. Left-right combination throughout is always good.
That was the moment to get to 50 for Sad bin Safar, and then I just wonder, was Powdell thinking about 100 with 2 maximums after that one? A wonderful catch held by Luke Benkenstein, and then it wasn't Bibek Yadav, it was Sundeep Jura they went with. He got 1 boundary, but then Sad bin Safar very selflessly ran himself out, trying to get 1 more single. I think they're ahead of the game though, with 167 for 6, and it means that coming back after this break, the Chitwan Rhinos are going to need to bat very well. If they don't, the Lions are going to taste success for the first time in the tournament. Don't go anywhere too far. The Chitwan Rhinos will need 168 to win.
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजौ
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
DHI Happier Home. छुट्टै छ है
तिमलाई गुलाब साह्रै मन पर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ
मङ्गलदीप गुलाब चन्दन पूजा अगरबत्ती
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
सिद्धार्थ SIP मा लगानी किन गर्ने? आफ्नो बच्चाको उज्जवल भविष्यको लागि। आनन्दसँग रिटायरमेन्ट बिताउनको लागि, आफ्नो सपनाको घर बनाउनको लागि, लङ टर्ममा धेरै फाइदा पाउनको लागि। त्यसैले सिद्धार्थ SIP मा हरेक महिना सानो सानो लगानी गरी लङ टर्ममा धेरै फाइदा पाउनुहोस्। सिद्धार्थ SIP।
भाइ दुईटा चिसो रेड बुल गर्दिनु न। भाइ रेड बुल के दिएको यो? रेड बुल भनेपछि रेड बुलले चाहिन्छ।
Red Bull. असली नै रोजौ
म त पैसा लिन्छु आइमी पेमा चाहियो के र खर्च गर्न सजिलो कार्डबाटै किन्छु म लिन्छु म ब्याज पनि पाइन्छ हो विदेशबाट आको रकम वेलकम टु आइमी पे वालेट आइमी पे भए चाहियो के छ सबै सेट
फसेर हेर बाहिर यसरी भित्र जान त गाह्रो छ
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश.
And the winner of Miss Nepal World 2023 is Miss DHI, Sricha Pradhan.
नमस्कार, म मिस नेपाल र मिस DHI श्रिचा प्रधान. मेरो यो जितको खुसीमा मलाई साथ दिने DHI ले हजुरहरूको घरमा पनि धेरै खुसी ल्याउनेछ. Wishing you all a happier home.
DHI, happier home. छुट्टै छ है.
NPL Live को unlimited excitement तपाईकै हातमा. Catch the live stream, highlights, NPL packs, free tickets, games and more from NPL with Ncell app. Download Ncell app now.
म त निर्धक्क छु. प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स छ साथ. अनि तपाईको?
प्रभु इन्स्योरेन्स, protecting your future.
Himstar for a complete home.
Pond Super Light Gel with hyaluronic acid. 200% instant hydration. Miracles happen.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app. Unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
मैच को मिठो साथी रिजाल्ट्स नमकीन जति खाए पनि खाउ खाउ लाग्ने. सुजल डेरी को उत्कृष्ट उत्पादन डिलाइट डेरी व्हाइटनरले अब हरेक दिन डिलाइटफुल.
Himstar for a complete home.
Neoco world-class range का solar water heaters, water purifiers, chimneys र gas hobs ले तपाईं र तपाईंको घरको पूर्ण रूपमा केयर गर्छ. किनकि नियोले बुझेको छ your way of quality living.
Legends rise through greatness and lead with their actions. From a timeless legacy to inspiring a nation, legends choose the ball. Drive like a legend. Drive the ball.
तिमलाई गुलाब साह्रै मन पर्छ है अनि चन्दनको सुगन्धले मनलाई शान्त र पवित्र बनाउँछ.
मङ्गलदीप गुलाब चन्दन पूजा अगरबत्ती.
तर यो जिद्दी दाग यो निकाल्न इजी छ सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश यसको 10 हातको शक्ति छ यस्तो जसले जिद्दी दाग निकाल्न गर्छ इजी सर्फ एक्सेल इजी वाश.
Himstar for a complete home.
Watch NPL on the go on Ncell app. Unlimited YouTube and other NPL packs. Download Ncell app now or dial *123*9#.
Himstar for a complete home.
I dare to express myself freely. I dare to aim with precision. I dare to explore new paths, fueled by ambition and unshakable focus. I dare to imagine a world where innovation isn't just a concept, but a reality. I dare to overcome every hurdle and shine like a beacon. Presidential Graduate School, where every step leads to a new adventure.
नयाँ पुस्ताका सपनाहरू थाहै नपाइकन आफ्ना सपनाहरू बनिसकेका हुन्छन्. ती सपनाहरूलाई पूरा गर्नुस्, खुलेर जिउनुस्. सानीमा रिलायन्स लाइफ इन्स्योरेन्स, खुलेर जियौं.